What is going on, guys? Harry here today with episode 6 of the F1 Championship season at Monaco, and you see here, from now on we're going to have some practice sessions in this race. So let's get into this championship season, so let's get into it in Monaco.
Welcome to Monaco for this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. It's a race that is truly steeped in history, but before the drivers turn their attention to winning, they first need to get through today's tricky practice session. Monaco provides a close quarters wheel-to-wheel challenge for the drivers, and even though it lacks overtaking opportunities, it does give us the glitz and the glamour that can only be provided by a location like Monte Carlo.
Monaco is the most prestigious track on the Formula One calendar. It's a circuit that's extremely popular amongst the fans around the world, and it's something really special. As a driver, there's nowhere to hide.
Lowe's hairpin is the slowest corner of any track on the Formula One calendar. It's taken at just 48 kilometers an hour, but provides a stunning view on the first lap as the entire grid bunches up and tiptoes through the corner, hoping not to leave any carbon fiber parts behind.
This is such a tight bend that a special steering rack is used just to get around this very corner, as the cars would not normally be able to make the turn. There is the possibility of overtaking through Lowe's, but more often than not, you'll end up damaging your car.
So here, I'm just loading my setup for Monaco that I use for this track. I'll show you it now. I do not use, I don't know why I showed you that. I use, 8-1 wings in the end. I'll go for the rest of it now, just in case you want to just pause the video and copy it for you to use on when you're ever on Monaco. But hopefully I should win this race because I'm in the Red Bull, so I'm getting into some practice now. But the Red Bull is the best car in the corners. This is not a race about straight line speed. It's for how you can take the corners, as I cut to one there. As you can see, this one's not a live comm. I didn't have the first time to make it live comm. From now on, they should be live comm, hopefully. But after this race, guys, next one in Canada is going to be on Legendary difficulty. It's finally going up to that. Legendary difficulty, hardest difficulty in the game. So as you can see now, I'm just taking you through a lap though. So you go through the Loeb's hairpin, the slowest corner on the calendar, like you've already heard at the beginning. You've got to go out wide and then come back in to go through the corner. Try to get good through. Good exit of the corner. Driving forward now. Through the tunnel. Go to this corner. I forgot what it's called. Sorry about that. So we're heading down to this left-hander now. This is the hardest part of the track. As you see, I hit the wall there. Let's go for the quick left-right-hander now. Completely cut the corner. So I just quickly rewind to redo that, because if I showed a bit more, you would have seen I would have lost my front wing. So we go for the quick left-right-hander here now. Heading to the swimming pool sections. We go through this right-left-hander now. So we go into one of my favourite parts of the track. There's a right-handed corner here of Rascas. There's a pit lane. Don't want to turn too early there, otherwise you'll lose the back end. Just spin around. DRS activated. Heading down the start-finish straight. And it's a 1:18.3 to make me fastest in practice. And then Hamilton went out on the 7 options, went fastest, so I decided to match him. So I'm coming across the line there to start a lap on options, see what my sort of pace is on these tyres. See if I can beat him. So don't cut 2-1 as much as I did last time. I was heading up the hill. Got Maldonado right in front of me there. I think that's Maldonado released. Yeah, it is. Hopefully he doesn't hold me up. Now as you go down the hill here, I don't know for sure, but there's a little bump. Yeah, I just drove over it there. There's a bump that you want to stay on the right part of the track there, otherwise you just go over it. As you can see, I'm just over 1/10 faster than him in the first sector as we go through Loeb's hairpin now. Go through Loeb's hairpin now, heading for this right-hander. Hit the apex there. Get a good exit, coming up the right-hander to enter down into the tunnel now. Like this, and the start-finish is the only. The next part coming up is like the only place for speed, really. It's not even that quick as we go up to this awkward corner. It's such a tough corner to take that, because you can't go all the way to the left without clipping the wall. I've done it on several occasions. There's a yellow flag. So I didn't get enough downforce going for that left-hander. Hit the wall slightly there, but going through here now, I'm 6 thousandths faster than Hamilton in the middle sector. It's going to be close now as we come up through Rascas to end the lap. Don't take the best of line through Rascas then. Shouldn't affect me too much though. Exit of Rascas, hit the apex, DRS activated. It's just going to be down to straight line speed to see if I beat Hamilton. And yes, I do. 118 dead. 3/10 faster. go fastest, and then straight after that Hamilton ruins my day by beating my lap instantly. So here I was just like backing up my lap. You'll see Hamilton go by now. It's really annoying, just being his lap, then he ruins my dreams.
It's qualifying here at the resplendent Monte Carlo, Monaco, for what is always a special event for both drivers and teams. Qualifying will determine who'll sit on pole at this iconic track. These next few minutes could determine tomorrow's race result as well, before it even starts. The driver on pole will be best placed to win the race, considering how difficult it is to overtake here.
Exactly. To be in with a decent chance of winning here, you need to be on the front row. Even a few places further back on the grid, and you've got to rely on a bit of good luck to come your way, as overtaking opportunities are very limited.
So no, I was just literally about to start on my fly lap in qualifying here now. Guys, and I didn't show at the beginning, but quickly I'll show you now. As I was driving out here, I saw a Ferrari spin, and it was Raikkonen. You see, he's just something's happened as he's driving around. He's just spun out. You see, there's me driving by now. I'll show you a few times now. That I didn't actually expect it. Like, I watched it a few times to see if I could see what he hit to make him spin, but I don't know. I think he hit the wall on the right. No, I think he hit that wall there with the F1 2015 sign was. I think he clipped that wall and just spun himself around. But anyway, now let's get into the lap on qualifying now that they've got that out of the way. Heading through Rascas now. Exit out there, rich mix now, burns much fuel, hit the wall a bit there. Might mess up the exit even, get all the stuff in strips. Hopefully it won't affect me that much. DRS activated. Still cut the first right hand turn 1 a bit there, so we climb up the hill yet again. So we were second in practice, so see if we can get on the front row. We obviously have the pace of the Mercedes, which is good. As we head down the hill now, go on the right to avoid that bump. Said 24, that is, in the first sectors. KVS, my teammate KVS just the first up, 119.8 I think that was. Can't see that well on my screen, I've got here guys, sorry. And then I hit the wall, then Vettel set to 119 dead I want to say. So my forward teammate obviously. So now heading down through the hill, heading through the tunnel now, down to this left right-hander, and then left-hander again. So guys, tomorrow I should have a Ball of Crew Mode video up. I might not have another video up until Sunday then, but I don't know, but then it's fine, I should be able to get a lot of videos up then. Grosjean goes fastest at a 118.3, and then Hamilton says 118.2, and I clipped the wall. Like, it's a tight race, so I just quickly flash back again. Just so I could like set up better lap time. I'll have to redo it. I completely go deep into Rascas there. Managed to recover the car though, get a good exit out of Rascas, DRS activated. As I come to the line, am I going to beat Hamilton to pole? No, I'm 3 tenths off. But I go second, just like I did in practice. But I felt I could beat him. I felt I had the pace. I felt I was just really slow after using that flashback to help me. So I'm going up the hill again now. Through the left-hander now. Heading to the right-hander as before, like I've said. Gotta stay on the right, avoid the hill. Hopefully we can get past. Hopefully we can beat his lappers. We are half a second faster in the first sector even as we head through the Lowe's hairpin now. So it looks like we do have the pace on Hamilton in the first sector, the slower corner section. So yeah guys, I followed up to Legendary just because you can see the race that it's not the most challenging of races really. It's a good race, but it's not the most challenging of races. So yeah, I followed up to Legendary finally. Hardest difficulty on this game. I don't think I should be winning as many races, we'll see. I see we're still like half a second faster than Hamilton in the middle sector, so unless we mess up this final sector, we're set to take P1 here in Monaco. And it's all about where you start on the grid if you're going to win this. So we exit Rascas, DRS activated. Can we beat him? Yes we can. It's at 117.8, half a second faster. We get P1, we have pole. Hopefully we can convert this pole into a race win. We'll see now.
Moss, Hill, Lauda, Prost, Senna, Schumacher. Just some of the names of those who've won the prestigious Monaco Grand Prix. But which one of our drivers today will join that list of Monte Carlo greats? Daniel Ricciardo starts our race today on pole, despite admitting yesterday that it was a far from perfect lap. but it was still a good showing from the Aussie.
It's certainly better for a driver to be out in front, as they're able to drive without having to contend with the dirty air and overheating caused by being sat behind another car.
Just what do you think will be going through Fernando Alonso's head as he watches now how well Ferrari are doing this year?
Fernando left Ferrari as he didn't believe they'd be able to offer him the opportunity to win that third world title. If he knew this form was around the corner, I dare say he would have stayed put.
Here you go now, 5 lights, 3, 4, 5, lights out, away we go. It's not the best of starts for me, to be fair. Going to Richmond, Hamilton right away gets me off the start. And I don't know what you want to say that, Hamilton's in the wall there. I don't really think I can blame. I think Rosberg there, I've got to show a replay, sorry about that, but what happened was Rosberg went into the back of me as I hit the brakes. And I couldn't stop because of that, I just went right into the back of Hamilton and just sent him into the wall, so I couldn't really do anything about that. I don't think that was my fault. You guys you have your opinion, but to be fair, I think that's Rosberg's fault for just driving into the back of me. Like, maybe he wanted to take his team out, I don't know. We've only down to 19 cars, so I think Hamilton's retired now. We'll have to wait and see. But Massa's up to second, Perez third, which is good for the Force India. But I'm leading the race still. Now, as I don't know if you can see, but there's already raindrops on my car, and they go just asked. Light rain arriving in 5 minutes, so it looks like we're going to get some intermediates at some point in this race. You see, I'm already selecting the inters for when I pit, which is the green tyres. So I'm not going to show you all the race. Like that's just going. I'm just going to show you all the race of the co-op season now. For these, I'm going to show you like highlights. Now, I know I didn't do that in Spain, but I'm going to go back to showing you just highlights. So heading through Rascast now, onto the start-finish straight now, ending the lap 1, still leading the race. It's a good start. So 1:23.1, then the second is the fastest lap. So already, I got 3-second timeouts here for corner cutting because I messed up one of the corners completely. You see we're already on to lap 10, like honestly, nothing else happened in this race. I've literally just been leading from the beginning, nothing else happened. So here now, lap 10, the reason I'm showing you is because I'm finally coming into the pits now for my intermediates. I select it twice just to make sure, as the engineers just about get out in time to pit me, pit my car. Good 2.4 second stop off the options onto inters. So I'm just driving down the pit lane there. I should re-enter. 2 seconds for the slips, there we go. Heading down the pit lane around P1. So you skipped, as you can see now, I didn't show it there, but I checked the race director and I could see that the cars have all pitted onto dry tyres. I wasn't too sure why they did, because it's definitely not dry enough for dries anymore. It's definitely intermediate conditions, but the AI have pitted onto dry, so I think they're gonna have to. I remember they did have to pit again at the end of this lap, so they lost so much time to me because of that. Because they put onto inters instead, so they just messed themselves up there, really. As you can see here, I've just got like comfortable lead now over Massa enough. See, I can't speak today, sorry. But you can see I've got so much traction on these inters, like the dry tyres, well obviously the wrong tyre. I don't know why the AI went onto them, but as you can see I'm not like oversteering or anything if I start sliding through that corner there into the wall. But the inters are definitely the right tyre to be on at the moment. There's the AI, I don't know if you can, I think I might show up with all the AI just coming to the pit lane now. So yeah, they just wasted. You can see that lap 19, they're actually out on the option tyres now, as the track's actually dried up again enough for them to pit, but I didn't see a point. I could take these in to the end of the race now. I can see the race will stop in the next 10 minutes, but they've already pit onto dries. It's the penultimate lap, there's no point. I'm leading P1. Right. As you can see here, I'm just going through Loeb's hairpin now through the right hander there. Hit the wall. This is just my tyres overheating now, it's just like not the right conditions for these inters anymore. They've definitely gone. But I'm just staying on them, there's no point changing now. Yeah, I've got a 6-second time penalty currently because I did cut another corner, but I've got a 3-second penalty. I just want to see that Hulkenberg, I think, was in 17th, but I've definitely lapped him. This is what annoyed me. I'll show you this. This is a stupid glitch that will happen now when I show you. As you can see there, Hulkenberg is cleanly P17, I think it was. He's definitely been lapped by me. I'll show you in one sec now. As soon as we head for Raskas, I'll show you now. Sorry about this. As you can see here now, I'm celebrating right with the trophy. And it's like, okay, I've won in Monaco. I won the race. Good. I don't know what this marshal's doing. They look weird there, but I was celebrating. I was like, yes, I've won the race in Monaco. Good win for me. All smiles. Another 25 points to my name. And then I'll show you now that I came second. I was like, what? Hulkenberg was nowhere near me. You saw on the thing it said first, second, third. Hulkenberg was 17th. I lapped him, but Codemasters glitched and gave him the win. I was annoyed by it actually. Oh well, what you can do? I got 18 points. You can see the championship now. I'm still 45 points clear. I think it was anyway. So until next time, guys, I will see you in Canada.